Hey crafty cuties, and welcome to the first day of the 5 days of Christmas. This is a collaboration. I am just a guest, kind of making the crafts along with Kara Brandon Creations and Dear Julie. I'll have all of the links listed below, and if you missed the first video where I showed all of the kits pages, then check that out first too, and that will explain a little bit more about the collab. Today we're using day 1 of Kara Brandon's and day 2 of Dear Julie's, and I have them in full page version so I can just quickly show you, although I did show all of these in detail on that first video. So we're going to be working with all of these pieces and then all of these pieces. This is from Dear Julie. The first one's Kara Brandon, and we're going to basically create something using both of these. I have done one of these collabs with them before, and sometimes I'll combine the pieces, or sometimes I'll just use them together like while I'm crafting. I don't think there's really any rules, but I also have some just basic plaid papers here. I have like a bunch of strips that I need to use up, and I have some Tim Holtz paper and just some inks, and I kind of wanted to keep this simple. My plan is to be making ephemera pieces that I can then put into my December daily journal. I'm gonna go ahead and probably mix these up, so hopefully that's not a problem for you guys, or it doesn't bother you. So yeah, I don't have too many plans. I was trying to pre-plan this and like think, what am I going to be making exactly? But I just felt like a lot of you like to hear my whole thinking process when it comes to crafting. You say it helps you kind of realize that you're not alone when you're overthinking things too. So I'm just gonna get started. I mean, I was thinking this is pretty simple, but again, it's okay to do simple projects, and I was thinking of making these just into journaling cards and backing them with probably some of this plaid paper that I have. Let's see. I love this one especially. It says little daughter, and I have a daughter, if you guys didn't know. I have a son too, but I'm thinking of, I think this one would be better for him if I'm like going to assign one per kid. This would be something for Arlo and something for Alistair, and so I might make little like booklets out of these, and I'll put some photos in those booklets. So I'm gonna set those. Actually, let's just start with that. That's fine. Let's start with that, and then we can see where it takes us. So I am going to take some of this plaid paper I have, and I am also going to ink up the edges here. This is Pine Needles. It's like my new favorite ink. I don't know, I love it so much. I printed these just on regular printer paper because I knew that I would be like layering them up and maybe using them as a collaging technique, and just layering. So I didn't worry too much about printing them on thicker paper or cardstock. If I decide that I want to do a certain project with any of the printables and I know that I need a thicker cardstock, I'll just print them again. Okay, that looks good. And then I have my sewing machine next to me as well. Let's see, I'm almost thinking I'm going to just lightly glue around the edges because I might want to keep this as like a top pocket as well. And I'm going to line it up so that you can see some of the plaid. I just don't want it to be too much bigger than the actual card. There we go. And then to keep this simple, I will then just fold this. So yeah, like I said, I've done one of these collabs with them before where there's like 5 days or whatever of crafting, and each day you use one printable from each of the ladies. And in the past, I've always tried to make like one bigger final project with the pieces. When I saw this kit, I thought, oh, this would be perfect to just make up a bunch of ephemera. Maybe these things aren't going to quite go together right now, but they're going to go great in my journal. And I was just thinking that you guys might not be into that. Like, I don't know. So I'm hoping that you don't mind this idea. That's just kind of how I envisioned the final outcome when I saw all of the pieces. So, okay, so then we will, let's see. Again, I'll just glue around the edges because I was thinking maybe I would sew these. I don't know. Let's see, actually, is there enough for me to fold this over? Did I just mess this up? Let's see. Oops. That's okay though. There we go. You know what? I kind of want to move this down a bit if I can. And I'm going to make this a little bit taller than it needs to be so that it will be the same size as that first one. I mean, I don't know exactly how I'm going to be using it or what it will be, or how it will be used in my journal yet, but yeah. Sorry if I'm not talking to you. I'm kind of like trying to think this through. Okay, so we have these, and I could add more pages, but I think I'll probably just have enough space having just the two little areas inside, and I'm not going to cover them yet, but I'm going to use these little labels because I think I might like either put their names or I don't know, the dates. These green ones are even smaller, so I think I might do that. I just try to figure out. I'll put that one up there, although I guess if I'm going to keep it a pocket, then I don't want to mess that up. And then I might actually look through this little pile of Dear Julie Julie's and see if there's anything else I want to add to this one. I love this little picture. I feel like I've seen similar little images with, yeah, vintage Christmas things. So I could kind of layer this one up. Okay, so my memory card just said it was full, and I don't usually have that happen while I'm filming, so I hope that I didn't lose any of the clips. Basically, I'm just using this little piece to layer on and just make this one a little bit more, I guess, colorful. And so I'm just going to put that right there. I liked how that looked. And then I think this little label I'll just put right above. Like that. Yeah, I think that's cute. And this one I'm gonna put on the top as of this one here. Kind of like that, hanging over the edge just a bit. So these are cute, but it's like, okay, now what should I do? Those are pretty darn cute, and I may sew around the edges, but I'm just gonna hold on real quick and see what else I want to do. So the other thing I was thinking of is making some kind of a pocket that I could put these into if I wanted to use these ones like as journaling cards. And then when it comes time to memory keep, I maybe will add photos or just journaling to the back of them or something like that. So I like how these are pretty neutral because it's not like too over the top Christmas in your face, but it also gives you a little bit more room to be creative here to mix in with the very Christmassy pieces. So I'm going to take one of my plaid pieces here. Let's see here, what do I want to do? Maybe, see, I don't know what size my journal is going to be, so I also want to keep that in mind. Sort of thinking, oh, what if we just folded this? This is like a probably 12-inch by 5-inch piece of paper, maybe 6, I don't know. If I do that, and then this will be a pocket, and I could just maybe decorate the outside. I'm going to start by tearing some of this, but I also don't want it to be this wide just because I don't think my journal will be that wide, so I'm just going to go like that. Use some ink here. And then I might just go ahead and use these pieces maybe to collage. Yeah, I think I'll just do that because I like how this has some green in it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go for it. actually, yep, we'll just glue this down here. And then I may want to use, like, let's see, there's quite a few good pieces I could be using here. Okay, I like this one, December 25. So I might just put this right here. And then I also really like this little stocking. I think it's so cute. I didn't cut it out all the way because I didn't want to take the time if I wasn't going to be using it. So I will just go, I'm not gonna probably, yeah, I'm not gonna do it perfect fussy cutting. I'm just gonna do it best as I can. Then I'll ink up the edges of that one just a little bit. I think I might just kind of go like that. So then I'll glue this one down. And then this will just be like that. There we go. Okay. Oh, I was just thinking maybe instead of a pocket though, maybe this could open up and have, oh, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this and yeah, I think I'm just gonna make two little pocket spots inside. I'm gonna bring it back out a bit so you can see the whole thing here. Ink up the edges. I'm not gonna stuff these too full or anything, so I wonder, no, I think it'll be fine. Since this is printer paper, it's not that sturdy, like you wouldn't want to be filling it too full, but I think I'll just put like one of the journaling cards in here like that. Okay, kind of like this. We'll just put it there for now, although I think I'll probably back these with something. And then we'll do the same down here, and I'm deciding I could just use this or do like a side pocket kind of thing. And I'm going to decorate this too in just a minute here, but oh, I know what I'll do because I kind of want that. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this plaid paper, like that, and I am going to ink that up, and I'm going to glue this down right on top of the plaid paper, kind of like that. But I also wanted to use something like these little poinsettias, I think. And again, I'm not going to take too much time. I feel like they look fine if you just kind of go around the edges. You don't have to give it a perfect cut. Or if you like to do that, go for it. I am also keeping a lot of the scraps I have because I think they might come in handy for future days. Maybe if I need a little bit more of something, then I might have it. Oh, I didn't ink up those edges, darn it. And I think it would look a lot better if I did, so I'm gonna pull it off. I don't want to get glue on it or anything, but just kind of carefully do that. There. Okay, so put that back down. Yeah, I like that a lot. And then again, I'm just gonna glue around like so. Oh, I could sew these also. Well, let's see. Okay, so maybe I will actually sew around the edges, so I'm gonna take all the little things out. We'll pull the sewing machine over. I'm just gonna simply sew around the edges. And then I'll do the same for this one. Now this is gonna interfere with the front here, but that's fine, because, is that fine? Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it, it's fine. and then I'll see what the front looks like. I'll add some sewing detail to that too. Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna sew all the way around the front then. I'm just kind of messily stitching around the things. Oops, I think I'm forgetting that I have this pocket. Whoops. Okay, yeah, totally forgetting about the back. All I have to do is take out these stitches, so it's fine. We all make mistakes, you know, it's okay. I'm just gonna cut that out and then we'll just be just fine. And I'll show you what we can do to make this inside look pretty again. But it's gonna have, the pockets will be filled, so it's really not a big deal. Okay, let's go now. So, this is what we got going on. I'm gonna take this and make it into a tag. I think this would be a great spot to put a picture and just have this be a background, but to make it a little bit more Christmassy, I'm gonna take my stencil here, one of my favorite stencils, and my ink blender ink, and I'm gonna go ahead and ink over this. This is what we come up with, and I think that is really cute. And then I'm also gonna use, well, while I have this out, I'm also gonna use this for the backgrounds of where like the pockets are. And I like to do this kind of messy, if that makes sense. Whoops, I didn't mean that messy, but that's okay. I just kind of do a few spots here and there. I don't do like the whole area. It's just how I like it to look. Kind of like that. And then over here, we'll do the same. Yeah, I love this stencil. I've used it for quite a few years, actually. Okay, this one I might do a bit more since I kind of messed up the stitching, just to keep your eye away from that. Okay, there we go. Good enough for now. Back to this though. Again, I'm going to take the plaid paper, which actually is, I'm kind of glad I have. And I am going to put just the tiniest bit of glue, like that, because I'm going to make this into a tag, and I'm just going to sew around this. And I'm just going to cut as straight as I can. Like that. Is that going to be too tall for this? Might be just slightly. And I'll just make some corners like that, like that. And for this one, like I said, I'm envisioning putting like a picture or something on that one, so I might put this little label here at the top. And then there will be a spot for a picture or like whatever I choose, but sometimes it is hard for me to over decorate things without like having what I'm going to be using. So that's okay though, because I'm sure a lot of you are the same way. Like I don't have my photos, so I don't exactly know what I want it to look like, you know. Here, I'm gonna do a crisscross, a zigzag stitch, I guess. I'm just gonna go all the way around. There. I feel like this for me is a perfect piece to have ready for a journal because it's slightly decorated, yet it has room for me to, I guess, be more flexible with it. So I'm just gonna put that in there for now. I don't know if it's going to stay there. And then I have my cute little booklets, and I sort of want these to be like on the front of this thing. Again, I don't have to keep this all one piece, but I sort of wanted to see if I had like a little clip. So I found this paper clip, and it, I don't know, I think I got it in Happy Mail, and it had like a little charm on it, but I was thinking, what if, it's pretty cute. So what I could do here is clip these on, and again, it might be temporary, I don't know, might not. I could make a little charm, or not charm, but I was thinking I could maybe kind of decorate the paper clip with some of these cute little Santas. So I'm gonna cut two of these out. It looks like one's an oval and one's a circle, but I think they might work pretty well because they're about the same size to be backed together, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut this next one out. I'm gonna ink both of them up around the edges here. My dog, I've been trying to stop and go film like for quite a long time. My dog keeps barking every time I turn it on. My little chihuahua. Okay, so I'm gonna just try this out. I'm gonna put some glue on the back of this one. This is gonna be just a real simple embellished paper clip. And I'm actually gonna put this down here. I don't know, seems like it might work. And then I'll take this one just so that if you flip it around, it'll be cute on the back too. This isn't normally how I even make, I don't know if this is gonna work, but no, I feel like I should do it on the top, like where you would normally do it. So let's change that up here. There we go. It'll just be on the top there. All right, if only you knew what happened in between filming. Okay, so we got the Santa. My husband and Arlo just came home, and so then it got really loud, and I was just like, oh gosh, I just need to finish. There we go. So that's what my idea was. I don't know, it might be cute. And like I said, I might end up using it somewhere else, but I think it's cute for now. And then you still have the pocket back here. Okay, so I think the last thing I wanted to do was just kind of turn these into a little bit more, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? I just want to turn them into journal cards, but I wanted to back them with some pretty paper. So I'm just gonna glue around the edges. I tell you, filming sometimes, like, it's just, I try not to film too much when I have family home, but sometimes I have to, because like this video is time sensitive. So yeah, I was gonna ink around the edges here too, but I'll probably just show you one here since they're all gonna be the same, and then I'll show you what it looks like when we're all done here. I really should have done that. And so I'm just gonna cut around like that. And it's just gonna be a simple little journaling card that I can use however I want. I could put a picture on the back or not. So I was thinking of inking the backs with that stencil, but since I don't know how I'm gonna use it, I think for now I'm just gonna keep it like that. And then I'm going to stick them in the pockets of this fun little pocket ephemera holder, I guess you could call it. And I think it'll look really cute in the journal because I'll also be able to use this. So let me back these all up and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay guys, I can't get my dog to stop barking, so I'm gonna stop here. So we have the little booklets, which like I said, you know, I don't even think I'm gonna actually, I don't know, for now I have them clipped on. I think they look cute, but this is how it will go in my journal. It's probably just like this, and I'll add something here like a picture or something like that. And then you open it up here and you have a series of journaling cards, your tag. And I think these all turned out really cute. In fact, I didn't even get a chance to sew around the edges, but I still think they look just really cute. And now they have a blank spot on the back for me to add something. And I really like how all of this came together. And these little booklets are just really cute. I can't wait to see how I'll be able to use these, but I mean, they're simple, but I think they look really cute, and I think they're gonna make all the difference to decorating a journal. So I'm excited for the following days. Like I said, you'll see day 2 on the next Tuesday, and so on and so forth. So I will see you guys in that video, and I did keep the extra pieces. This is all I did not use today, and I'm gonna keep these because I may be able to use these, you know, within some of the other days. Okay, I will see you guys later. Bye.